Hi everyone, this is Richard, CEO of altFINS, with another trading idea. Again, this is my own personal opinion, not financial advice. So today we're trading in the green again, although we started actually on a slight pullback, and something happened in the market just in the last couple hours that made it bounce back. So let's take a look at just today's action. If I switch to 1 hour interval, then we'll be able to see chart of Bitcoin and let's just say last day. We can see that it was, let's take a look at last week. Okay, so today it was actually, pulling back, right? This is basically today's chart. It was pulling back and now it just it bounced back quite a bit, just as the US trading hours opened up. There was something bullish that happened and it's bounced back. But overall, crypto and other risk assets have been acting quite well. And really since the beginning of the year, right? We've really been roaring up. Bitcoin is up 40%, Ethereum is up 38%. And so the bullish sentiment, I think, continues. Obviously, we're going to have some pullbacks here and there, but I think those pullbacks are opportunities to get involved. And which coin should we be getting involved in? Well, if we go to the crypto markets, which is the dashboard, then we can scroll down to a section that says strong uptrend. So these are all coins in a strong uptrend across the short-term, medium-term, and long-term basis. These are rare coins that are really in demand for whatever the fundamental reason is. They're in demand from the buyers, investors, traders. So these guys, these are the coins that we want to be involved in. There's clear demand for them. Let's take a look. Who's on the list? Matic, which is Polygon, a layer 1 network. Litecoin, another layer 1 network. Fantom, another one. Optimism, layer 2 network. So GMX, which is a decentralized derivative platform that we did a research on recently. It's been a huge gainer as well. Now, let's take a look at the chart here. Right, let's take a look at candlestick chart. And so, these have had some decent gains, but are, still in a strong uptrend. So I want to get involved when there's some pullback here that will, I think, get bought up by buyers. So any dip in the uptrend is potentially an opportunity to get involved. If I look at Fantom, interestingly enough, just recently, there's been a very bullish crossover, actually called a golden crossover, whereby the 50-day moving average crossed above the 200-day moving average. This is considered a very bullish sign of an uptrend. But we're seeing that there's a bit of a pullback here. How far will it pull back? Well, let's take a look at a longer time horizon. All right, to see where we can see in the history perhaps a support or resistance area in this horizon. So I'd say 40 cents was a resistance zone way back in September or August, September. So this could be a good support area now. A resistance zone once broken becomes a support zone, and actually, but even 50 cents is a support zone, because if we go back further in the history, we can see that 50 cents down here was a support area at one point. You can look at the curated charts. These are basically our technical analyses as well, where we give also an excellent overview of the potential trade setup. And as we can see, Fantom was trading in a descending triangle and had a nice breakout of that triangle and above the 200-day moving average. at the beginning of the year, and had nothing but strong rally since then. But like I said, there's a support zone at 50 cents that could come into play as the price pulls back to that. Or the next one is more robust, perhaps, is the 40-cent support zone. So I'll keep an eye on it at 50 cents. If I see it that it's kind of flattening out, consolidating, I'll probably put half of my position there. And if I'm wrong, it comes back to 40 cents, I would put the other half of my position into play at that point. And that would basically mean that I have an average position around 45 cents, and that would be a good entry point for the next upswing in this uptrend. So again, once I identify the trend as being up or strong up, then I try to find either a good support area that the price could turn around in, or in other cases, I also look at the MACD. Right now, MACD histogram is declining, so obviously the momentum is waning, it's fading, and I may look at MACD histogram to start rising for my entry point as well. But again, the good starting point is looking at coins that have been in a strong uptrend. Clearly, there's some fundamental reasons why the buyers and investors like these, and we should just coattail and ride that trend further up. Also, interestingly enough, on Fantom, there's actually, I noticed, some decent on-chain data that we also integrated into our platform. And if we look at 3 months data, in the green bars, as you can see, down here, our revenues that this project is generating from the transactions on their protocol. And in fact, here in the table, you can see that the revenues are up almost 300% in the last 30 days. And as you can see visually, we can see some spikes in revenues over the last 30 days or so. So that's also a positive sign that there is some increased activity on this protocol, which is bullish for, fundamentally bullish for the project as well. I hope this helps you with your trading and investment strategies. If you have any questions or suggestions, please email us at invest@altfins.com. Good luck trading.